Yo, 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 welcome back to the fifth round. Brought to you as always, myself, Stephen Moustaris. And man, I just wanted to talk about the highlight over the weekend, the main event, I should say, over the UFC card on Saturday night, 2 days ago. Jiri Prochazka versus Dominick Reyes. And boy, was it that a knockout, son. I mean, sheesh, I'm all about violence. I'm all about watching people get knocked out, blood, whatnot. I love fighting. I love watching this shit. Don't get me wrong. When I was younger, I cringed when I watched Anderson Silva snap that leg. But like when I just watched Chris Weidman do it a couple weeks ago, I can't lie, it really didn't like bother me too much. But for some reason, man, the way that Dominick Reyes landed on his neck this past weekend, boy, I don't know, it was something scary, something vicious. Like I'm happy he's okay, but like, pooh, you guys got to rewatch that shit if you didn't see it. But yeah, Jiri Prochazka, an eater, fucking eater. He's got one of the more awkward styles I've ever fucking seen in my life. But it's like, dude, you gotta love it. It's what makes fighting so much fun. Is all these guys got different styles. Like, it's almost cool to not like. It's almost you can almost tell. Like John Jones, prime example, I should say. I wouldn't say he's like a Jiri Prochazka, but like just like his original, like when he first came out, when he first fought all these guys, like his first fucking 6 fights. I mean, this dude was throwing shit that you just never seen before. The spinning elbow, which we ironically seen this weekend on the knockout, the takedowns, the flying knees, the kicks, the shoulder fucking rinses, and all these damn moves that it's like it's not normal. You know what I'm saying? It's not the like the right way of fighting is quote unquote like the way it should look, the fundamental way. And these are these fighters, man, that are gonna do this shit. Because yeah, I know that we're saying Jiri right now is prone to getting hit. His hands are down when he comes in. He makes some weird fucking movements. But it's like, dude, it's also that guy you're looking at in the gym and you're like, oh, this dude looks like a fucking bum. And then you go to spar him and you're like, oh my god, this dude's so fucking awkward. I can't even hit him. He's smacking me a little bit. It's like you're getting frustrated with it. And that's exactly what he is. So it's like you almost got to take the good with the bad and just keep rolling, see how it goes. So it's like clearly he wasn't happy with his defense in this past fight with Dominick Reyes. He said it multiple times in the post-fight. Dominick Reyes did catch him a couple times in the first round, which the first round, Jesus, when's the last time we've seen a light heavyweight fight that wild in the first round? We don't see a pace like that normally. And yeah, it definitely wasn't going to keep up as we seen finish literally the next round. But boy, you got to love watching that shit. Like there really hasn't been a fight since like Jones versus DC2 maybe that you're like, wow, these boys are moving. You're having a good ass fight. So you gotta shout out to both of them. It takes 2 guys to tango. It makes 2 guys to make a good story. And it's like, and even like 30 seconds before Dominick Reyes got knocked out, he caught Jiri with a mean overhand right that had him stumbled a little bit. And I was like, ooh, buddy, he could come in here. And then as we've seen, he gets battered up and then put up against the fence. He's so rocked already as it is. In slow-mo, if you really look at it, the elbow doesn't look too good. It looks kind of ugly. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like he went a little too far with his punches and whatnot and just kind of got lucky with it. But still, thing was so fast thrown and he was so rocked as it was. Like, it didn't even have to be pretty. It just hit him so perfect. And boy, like, it's just tough now because, like I just said, Dom Reyes 2 fights ago, man, we thinking he's beating John Jones, like we're all hearing, like it was a close fight. Although I am a John Jones fan, I don't agree with a belt being taken away from like a decision that close. Like I think you should finish the champion, but yeah, Dom Reyes probably won that fight for sure. And now you're looking at the next fight. He gets knocked out the on block, which at least he's the champion, so it's not that big of a deal. But like he really didn't even show any like progress. He didn't show anything really in that fight. Like not to be mean, I know it went 2 rounds or whatever, but like he was on the run a lot. He's getting body kicked to the side, and I don't know. It wasn't pretty. And then now we see him knocked out, and it's tough. I know he's a competitor and whatnot, and I think he'd probably want to come back and fight quick, but I think he definitely should take some time, get your shit together. Because one more loss, dude, that quick could really do some damage to you, especially a knockout, like 3 knockouts within like a year. It's not good, dude. And then Jiri Prochazka, man, sheesh. I don't want to see this guy fight again unless it's for the belt. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I think Glover Teixeira definitely deserves a title fight right now over anyone at 205. And I think him and Jan are about to have a really good fight in about 2 months. But whoever wins that fight, as long as it's not like a draw or like some crazy disqualification or whatever, Jiri Prochazka better be in that fight for real, because we don't need to see anymore. The light heavyweight division's already boring as it is without John Jones, DC, Gustafsson, Anthony Rumble Johnson, without all of our guys that we're used to. It's like, man, this shit's kind of boring. So, like, Israel Adesanya tried to revamp it, got beat by Jan Blachowicz. So, and there's no hate on Jan because the dude's finishing people, so I like watching him fight. But, like, as overall light heavyweight, when I started watching UFC back in, like, 08, 09, 2010, like, motherfuckers were eating, dude. Like, that was the weight class. Like, the heavier guys, light heavyweight guys. Like, and then we seen John Jones take them all out. And then, man, it's just fascinating. So I'm happy to see light heavyweight division's got some going on here, and I hope Jiri Prochazka really gets his chance. But boy, what a fucking knockout, dude. And congrats to you, Jiri. So, hey, it's been the 5th round. Stephen Moustaris, as always. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good night.